Can I just say right now that I think I'm in carnival. I just want to do that one and kind of break my neck. It's enough of that.
You're moving the chair really.
Am I hitting you?
Yeah. I'm getting mad kneecaps. I'm getting pains all over my legs right now.
It's all the day's work.
We're back in the building. We're back in the building. It's Linda E and Philly J Show. It's RadioKingOnline.com. We have got an amazing person with us today, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's a living legend right now in the UK grime scene, shall I say, or UK music scene, shall I say?
Not just music. There's acting, there's modelling, you know, Vogue. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, we've had a lot of people. We've had Lehigh come through here. We've had Snakey
Arnold
Man. Snakey Man. We've had Clencher in here. We've also had Vic Tizzle. He came and tore it down in here. But we've got a legend right now. You know what I'm saying? She goes by the name of Shystie.
Hello.
What's good, Shystie? What's going on with you, man?
Every damn thing, man. Everything, man. I'm all good.
It's good to see.
Fun, man.
Yeah, and right now you seem really, really like. You seem like us right now.
I am, man. I am. I'm normally like, my manager's always just telling me like, calm down. I think I'm like the most annoying out of like the team.
No.
Like,
no calmness today. No calmness. Be wild.
Okay.
Be wild.
Listen, man, I'm really digging the hoop earrings right now.
Thank you. I went to IKEA like last week and there's like this little girl, like she's like about 5, and I had these earrings and she goes to her mum like, look how big her earrings are. And I was like, oh my gosh, man. But I just like big earrings. Like
the bigger the better.
Yeah.
Hence my that's the pro.
No, definitely, I like big earrings.
That's heavy, man. Shystie, man, let's get into it though, man. You're the original Bad Gyal.
Isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
You're the original Bad Gyal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you've also got a tune called Bad Gyal.
Yeah.
You know, off the EP Pink Mist.
No. It's just it was like
off the EP?
No, it was like a promo single for the EP.
Right. Okay, released on May 7th. Yeah.
But the single.
The single.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, man. I mean, you're definitely representing for the ladies out there, especially for the young girls, because I watched the video. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of female dancers and stuff.
Yeah, we've got some like some of the younger dancers that's up and coming and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't always like to work with people that's like well established. I like to work with like someone like the homegrown talent that's coming up and everything, like just to help expose them and put them on different platforms and stuff. So we done that with like the Bad Gyal video. And it was just like really like a vibe, like we had water guns and everything and just dancing and messing around. I'm doing a bogle at the end of the video and everything, you know, so yeah.
Is there anyone in that video to look out for then in terms of like dancing and talent wise?
Just the dancers really, like all of the girls, like I think they're all like a collective of dancers and stuff, and some was like just doing like some like kind of like the modelling in it, and then some was like just doing the actual dance and stuff. So yeah, definitely the little girls in the video.
Okay. I want to talk about you though.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Right now,
about,
that's what we're talking about, man. So you know, before you, there was probably just one other person. Okay, Miss Dynamite.
Yep.
Okay. Let's talk 2003/4.
Okay.
You know, so since you know, we've had a rise, you know, of like female MCs, you know what I'm saying, Paigey, Cakey, Lady Leshurr, you know, there's a lot of people that are coming out now. Do you see yourself in any of these new female MCs and any of these new girls that are coming out now?
Do I see myself, what, sorry?
Do you see any bits of yourself, like how you used to be when you first came out, in some of these little girls now that are coming out now?
No.
No?
Not really. Like, I think we're all kind of, actually, like Lady Leshurr, she spits fast. So like when I first come out, like I was just really spitting fast. So I see a bit of that. Maybe like a bit of like the style when I first come out as well. Some of them a little bit like that. But I think everybody's different. I think we're all different. I'm in my own lane. Lady Leshurr's in hers. Paigey's in hers. Mr. Dynamite's in hers and stuff. Like, so little bits maybe.
When I first heard you, I was in school.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I remember, you know, it was Dizzee Rascal at the time that was making up all the noise for the grime artists.
I was in school as well.
Yeah. And like, you know, somebody came up to me and was like, "Yo, have you heard this chick?" And I was like, "What chick is that?" And they were like, "No, you need to listen to this chick." And they sent me this tape, and it had you on there. And I think it was the "I Love You" tune.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa, who that?" You know what I'm saying? She's like a female Dizzee Rascal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, did you ever get compared to people like Dizzee Rascal and stuff like that?
When I first come out, it was just always like, oh, you're just like the Dreamers Dynamite, and I was always just like, no, I ain't. I'm just like the first Shystie.
You just wanted to be you.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not like the same as Dynamite. Like we both spit, we're both female, but like our styles and everything are just different. And then I got compared to like Dizzee, but that was because I done like I Love You.
Yeah.
Like again, I'm just like nothing like Dizzee.
How does that make you feel? Did you get angry and stuff when people
No, like as long as people are winning, I don't mind like being compared to them. It's when like they're shagging, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I ain't like that person. Like definitely not. So if someone's doing really well, it's like it's nice. It's fun.
I want to ask you really quickly, like you know, for females and that in the game, you know, typically for all these female artists, really and truly, it's normally about, you know, sex appeal, how you look, you know, your hair, your image. And, you know, we've got artists in the game, you know, that are not particularly good artists. You know,
He's going to start dissing what they look like. So. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
You know, but no, let's be real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
please,
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
J-Lo.
You know, there's artists that do look good.
Rihanna.
But are not particularly great artists, you know what I'm saying? But then there are great artists and that do look good as well, you know what I'm saying? But I just really want to ask you really quickly about, you know, what's your thoughts about, you know, someone like OG Nicki, do you know what I'm saying? Because like, she is young, you know what I'm saying, and she is very explicit in her content and is all about that side of the game for females. You see what I'm saying? And what are your thoughts about her and her music and stuff?
I feel like, again, there's nobody, and not another female over here that's doing what she's doing. So again, like she's got her own lane. I think, I don't know, when she first come out and she had that, like, that, I can't remember what it's called, like 6 Man or something like that. I was just like, Jesus Christ, like she needs some guidance. Like she needs like
a prayer.
Yeah, she needs a guidance, a hug and a prayer. And all that kind of stuff. But I've heard like some of her newer stuff, like now she's got a song called Chance or something.
Changes,
sorry. Yeah, Changes. Like, so, and she's singing and she's more, it's like all like come down and everything. So yeah, I think when it first came out, I was like, oh my God, what is this? And like, I felt bad, like, because all the guys was just like trying to hit her up for the wrong things, and like everyone's like disrespecting
Anyone in
her.
particular?
No, just like on Twitter, just in general. Like I just saw people like just, you know, like some of the boys and everything, and I was just like, this is bad. Like this is not like what you're supposed to be representing. Like for me anyway. So I just feel like she just needed a bit of guidance and all that stuff. And I don't know, like Little Kim was like that in America, but maybe that works in America.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Like,
the British are more laid back.
Yeah, but all Americans like, no, cover up, like don't say that and stuff, so... I mean,
like for MCs and, you know, particularly rappers and MCs, like, you know, rappers and MCs are more criticised for being sometimes too fake in their lines and stuff. Like, you know, you get people listening and the media always jump on this when they be like, you know, what you're talking about ain't real, it's not really you, do you know what I'm saying? So, but for someone like OG Nicki, you know, what she's talking about in her tune, that's actually her, do you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, do you think it's like one of those things, is it good to be like that? Or
I think it's a balance.
It's a balance.
I think like just have a balance, like if that's what you're going through, like talk about it, but maybe talk about it with a positive ending, maybe, like doesn't need to be so much like this is what I do and blah, 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 like just be positive where you can be and just balance
That's
it.
where I respect you, because I've seen you grow and actually, like even style-wise, when you first came out,
please.
Now I have to respect the style.
No,
we have to respect the style.
Throwing these questions out.
No. You definitely grew. Because at first it was the hoodies, you know, it was Adidas and things. But now you're on real. I was going through your Instagram and I was like, oh, okay. The long braid. Yeah. I rocked the long braid too. But that's the thing. As a woman, you have to be able to get your kind of your feet out there, because yes, it is a male dominated industry.
Yeah, exactly.
But what is it that gives you that ability to actually juggle the two and be like, look, I'm an aggressive, strong female, and yes, I'm sexy, but I'm not OG Nicki?
The way I was raised, I guess, like, and just because I wouldn't feel comfortable just like talking on those extremes like that, and just like getting perceived by people, like, because when you put things out like that, then you start attracting like the wrong attention and the wrong company and the wrong crowds, and like I'm all about just like partying, good vibes, positivity and everything like that, so I wouldn't want to portray that to people. Do you get what I'm saying? So with me, it's just like a balance. I like to, in some of my songs, like some of my new songs on the EP, it is like in your face, but it's fun and it's jokes and it's like, oh my gosh, like, is she really saying that? But it's not like, yeah, come and do this and blah, 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 blah. So I think it's just like a balance, really. Like I said, I think that's the main thing, just a balance.
So you've been in the game practically for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, if a situation occurs where you was to probably meet OG Nicki, or she was to walk into this room right now, what kind of advice would you give her?
Oh, I don't know, like, because maybe she might be comfortable doing what she's doing. Like, she might.
Yeah, so it's not about OG Nicki today. It's about Shystie. So let's just end OG Nicki's topic. Let's just end that topic right there. So right, OG Nicki, when you want to come on the show, you come on the show. So Shystie today. How about that?
You can ask her. Why she's like that.
Okay, let's go back then, man. Let's go back to your first album. Okay, Diamond in the Dirt.
Yep.
Okay, released on Polydor.
Yep.
Okay, you know, you're probably like one of the few artists that we have today that could probably talk about, you know, how the game was back then in comparison to how it is right now.
Yeah.
You know, being a female artist and that, how did it feel to put out your first debut album? Like, you know what I'm saying? How did that feel?
It was fun. It was just like, I was like just coming out of school, so it's just like, oh my gosh, man, like, this is crazy. I was just like working a normal like 9 to 5, like when I'm not at school, like after schools and stuff like that. So it's just like you're used to making a certain amount of just money, then you get signed and you get signed for all this money, and then you're traveling the world and stuff. So it's like you have to grow up a bit quick and stuff like that. So it was just like a really, really good experience. The only thing, like back then when I first come out, you didn't really get a lot of radio play. Like it was like more like the bands was getting played. There was like a stage where just bands and there's 1 or 2 urban acts was like getting played, and then your videos wasn't really getting on like the Kiss and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was like the major difference. But now everything's digital, everything's online.
Okay, so One Wish and Make It Easy were like your first debut singles and that.
Yep.
But since then you've released like 6 mixtapes, including various like singles and stuff independently.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So what was like the turning point from when you went from being on a major label to being independent, and you know, how did that happen?
I had like a 1 album deal, so I done my album, and so from that, like, I could just go and do like my own thing now. So then I started doing Dubplate drama on my TV series. So I done that, and then it was like successful.
Which
was that 3 seasons you had?
Yeah, like we had like three seasons and all that. So they thought we was gonna get like 60,000 viewers, but we got like 3.3 million. So like that's why we got more seasons to do it and stuff. So that was just going well. So I was just like, oh, I really like the acting and stuff like. And then so I wasn't really on the music because I was just doing acting. Then I started getting back into the acting and stuff like that. The music, sorry. And then I took like a break. And then I went to like Barbados and I was just chilling. I was just like getting myself together. Like, let's go back in, do it properly, and then I come back, and then
MCs need that though. Well, artists in general.
Human beings need that.
We need that break. You know?
Period.
Man, you just get drained and stuff, man. It's just like you need to just like go and live a bit, and then come back out and just talk about some new stuff, and then just grow, find yourself and everything. So I done that, and then come back in 2011, and then I put out like, I think 3 mixtapes that year. Then I done the theme song for the movie Skit that was in cinemas, and then 2012 I done London Fashion Week, and then I done New York Fashion Week, and then this year I done London Fashion Week again, modeled there. And
so like we said before, man, the Bad Gyal is officially back.
That's what it is. People will be like, oh my god, where have you been? But it's not where have you been, it's what have you been doing. Like people are just, it's like such a
branded.
That's it. Like when I was reading up about the stuff in Vogue, I was like, oh yeah. how did that happen? How did you get into Vogue? Like what was that like?
I'm trying to think. The first one
because it was like 2011. I think it was 2. Yeah,
I done like London Fashion Week with Nazir. And I had like, he's a London designer, like for UK designer, and I had like done a show thing with him called Show Studios. So I done like a set with him there, and he was like, I love your music, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. So then he sent an email. He was just like, oh, I'd love you to come and do London Fashion Week. So I was just like, what? So he's just like, yeah, I'd love you to come down and do London Fashion Week. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna come down. So I done that, performed there, and then I think the year after there was a designer in America called Stevie Boy. He does like all like the glasses for Lady Gaga and Rihanna and Beyonce and all that. Like he's like major. And then he like hit up my manager Chris and was just like, I'm a fan of Shystie's music. Like, can we meet up? So they flew over from America. We went out to dinner. And then we went in, and then he was just looking at me, talking to my manager, and he's just like, I want her to model for me at New York
He's just
Fashion
going to
Week.
keep his eyes off.
You know what I mean? And then my manager, Chris, is just like, yeah, Stevie wants you to model that. And I was like, well, what? He's just like, yeah. I was just like, yeah, hell yeah. So then we went out there and then done that, and it was just like crazy. It was like so good. Like, it was getting filmed by VH1 Live.
Yeah.
I was just praying that I didn't drop. I was like, oh my god.
Remember Naomi Campbell dropped though?
Yeah, I can't do with that. And then like Twitter and everything.
Have you ever dropped on stage? Have you ever done anything embarrassing on
please
stage?
do not put that out there for me.
God forbid or bad things.
No, not right around. So
See,
yeah.
I've got another question. Sorry to bump into the little part. But as an attractive female in this industry, firstly, I don't care. I'm gonna bait people up now. Every single guy in this room is on you. I don't care. I do not care. Apart from maybe Will's, apart from him, but all the rest of them.
Wills, why not?
Because he's married, man, and he knows I'll be all up in his face if he, you know what I mean? But the rest of them are all on you. Now, as an attractive female in this game, do you ever, because I know like you've supported us at 50 Cent.
Yeah, at Basement Jacks, the streets.
Now, do you ever feel that almost temptation to be like, let me be nice to this one particular guy just to get me a little bit further?
I mean, the guys do it.
No, I don't, you know, like, I'm just like, I think I always diss people that do stuff like that. Like, I'm just like nah. And then it'd be just too complicated, it's too long. Like, and I'm just like about my own talent and like really wanted to do this by myself and with my team, my manager, my producer,
about
my
your
videographer.
business.
Yeah, like, I'm just like about my business. So whatever I've got is through like just hard grind and graft and everything. Like what we've done, not like because she's been with that guy and that guy and they've helped her up and like, I wouldn't want it to be like that. Like, we've been doing like really, really well as well, so I can do it without that, man.
Yeah.
Straight.
I want to talk to you about Scumbag, the video.
Yes.
Oh
You know?
yeah, boy! How did you get that guy to agree to be in the video first?
know what I mean?
This is the thing, right?
Woo.
No, I put out
He
on
was
my
getting
Twitter.
it.
Yeah, I put out on my Twitter.
Ball
I
in the
need
face.
like some guys to be in my video and everything, and then like we had like so much people just like emailing like I want to be in a video, so we got them to send the pictures and like I sent out the brief and everything. Like I wrote like the treatment for it, and I was like, this is what you have to do. So they was just like, yeah. So then they come down to the video shoot and like the main guy that was playing my boyfriend and he's like massive and I was like the way
He
like
looked like he could handle himself.
yeah, like he was just so massive. And then like I had wrote like when I like hit him in the car window, we've got to drag him out, and I was just like, I'm 5'5", I can't drag him out. He's like 6'4" or something. So he was just like, oh my gosh. And then
It almost looked like a scene out of Menace to Society or something like.
I just wanted it to be
running
a
up
bit.
and-
I wanted it to be a bit rugged and stuff, not like, you know, like because people get cheated on and stuff. And like these are like the things like maybe some people wish they could do, but they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes not really feasible to be doing that stuff, but they're like, oh, I wish I could just do this to my boyfriend or my girlfriend and blah, blah, blah. So I just wanted to just like bring it to life. So I just sat down with my team, my manager, and like we went through like the treatment and done it, wrote it up and that, and yeah, it was like I think that's I really really like it. Like
Do you know what I love about the video? The end part where you throw the scan.
Yeah.
That made me feel so sad.
It's like the way we done it. Like I was speaking to like my manager Chris, and we had like originally like planned it out differently. Like it was meant to be like in a house and everything like that and stuff. So we was just like, okay, we'll do it in the house. But then we was like, no, we want to do something different. Like let's do it different. So it was just like, let's have them parked up in the car. We're watching them, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come over, like hit him, drag him out of my girls. Take him over to the
You
woods.
enjoyed it, innit?
Yes, I did. I was just like,
Good tell,
the first time when we pulled him out of the car, like we pulled him out and he's so big and he like actually dropped on me and I thought like my leg was broken. I was like, my leg.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
We done that and then it was like my best friend Bootsy. She was just like, oh, like you should be like have a scan picture at the end, like to give it even more of a twist. So it was just like, oh snap, that would be really really good. So Bootsy was giving me ideas. My manager Chris, he was like, do this like, you know, to make it even more better. So he put some stuff together and I just went away and wrote it. It's like the first video I directed as well, along with like my manager and my best friend. So yeah, that's basically like how it came about.
Was there more pressure being on the directing side? Did you find yourself getting a big head? Because I'm a control freak, so I would be like, no, punch him like with that hand, with that hand. Like
no, because my manager Chris, like he's really good. Like he was like helping me because it's like my first time like directing and writing like a treatment for something. So he was like really really good. And then my friend Bootsy, like she films all my vlogs and everything, so she does that stuff. So she was like the producer on set. So I was just like, yeah, I want a shot like from the boot where it's open and the camera's in there. So that she was telling the director, like Icon, she was just telling him like, yeah, she wants this and that. So we all just worked really really well together as a team, like Star Work Music, like that's a team. So we just come together. That was our first video that we done, and I'm really, really proud of it.
Yeah, no, it turned out nice.
Well, you're not going anywhere.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You're hanging out with us for the whole day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to try and get you in for the evenings as well.
I would love to, but it's my little sister's birthday today as well.
Oh, do you know what? On that note, actually, can I just say a big belated happy birthday to my little sister who turned 20. How old's your sister?
She turned 21.
Oh!
Yeah, she turned 21, so she had
What day? Today?
On Thursday.
Mine too, May the 16th.
Yeah.
You hear me? Oh! Guys, I hate him right now.
She turned 21 on Thursday, so we're having like a party for her today, like a big marquee and everything and stuff like that. So.
Excellent. So shout out to your little sister.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? But you're hanging out with us for the whole day.
Actually, the next song we're going to play is a video that you've been promoting, featuring a certain artist.
What is it?
Do you want to guess?
Shall we just get right into it?
Yeah, go on.
Let's go. It's Linda E and Philly J, man. RadioKingOnline.com. You are now locked in live. Keep it Radio King.
And we are back live at Linda E, Philly J, RadioKingOnline.com, and we are joined by the lovely Shystie today.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, in the background, there's a song playing right now.
Yeah.
That is yours.
It is.
The video is owned by you.
It is. It is all mine.
And it features a certain woman called Azealia Banks.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna X her out right now.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of controversy around this right now.
Yeah.
Would you like to shed some light? Would you like to...
What do you want to know?
Okay.
Yeah, you tell me and then I'll...
Firstly, you're getting a lot of support out there.
Yeah,
So I've been
it's
reading
crazy,
everything and it just shows you how this industry is.
Yeah.
But from your side, I want to know exactly what... I don't want to say what went wrong, but what changed. Because obviously you two have known each other for a little while.
Yeah.
You collaborated on track. Obviously a video doesn't come out automatically.
Exactly.
A track gets cut first, you know. Then things get discussed.
Yep.
And then 2-2s, a video gets agreed.
2-2s now.
You know, a video gets promoted.
Yep.
And then 2-2s now people change their mind.
Yeah.
Can you just kind of fill in the gaps for me? Like, what
That is
happened?
basically everything what happened. I done a song for her. Like, she hit me up on Twitter. Like, she was just like, I want to get you on my mixtape, whatever. So we done a song called Neptunes. And then my producer, LZ Beats, he had produced Control It. So I just went in, done that, sent it back. It's like, yeah, everything's cool. Went out to America. She was just like, we should shoot some videos for these videos for these songs. So it's like, yeah, I'm out here now, so let's do one. Shot it for her. When she come over, I was just like, shoot the video for Control It. She was like, yep. Shot it. Everything was cool.
Yeah.
Got it all edited up. My management sent it over to her team. They approved it. They was like, yep, it's all cool, blah, blah. So we was just like, I'm in the middle of promoting my EP now, Pink List, which is out, which come out. So my manager's just like, we need to know like your dates. Like, we're gonna put it out here, let us know. So messaged them, month went by, nothing. It's just like, mate, we got shot the video. Like, it needs to come out. Nothing. He's just like, okay, we're putting it out here. Like, this is the date's coming out because we're in the middle. Then they messaged back like, no, Azealia doesn't want it out until her video's shot, until her song's out, Young Puns or whatever. She hadn't even shot the video, so it was just like, what? We can't wait. We've got to move. Like, we have to move. Like, we're independent. I'm not signed. Like, I can't wait. And then the song's been out from like last year, October anyway. So it's just like, we had to just move and stuff. So their date moved again as well. Her single date moved. So if we had waited, we'd had to wait until like after my EP drop. So we put it out. And then she was just tweeting reckless like,
listen,
bogus and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, this girl is, I was just watching her, just like, what? And then like, she hit me up on the phone and I was just like, why are you tweeting? Like, you got my number, like, phone me or call me.
So did she call you? Did she call you?
No, she was just on Twitter, running up her mouth.
Thing is, the tweets up. One thing I got to say, thank you for responding.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people are like, nah, I ain't gonna. No, I will respond. I will respond. I love that you were like, but Z. That's the thing that killed me. You're like, Z. Putting in a nickname.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It's like, this is not like, we hung out, like, we was in America, we hung out, like, her, like, they was over here, like, me and my manager, like, the tour manager, everything. We took them out and everything, like, got her hair done when she needed, like, a new weave, like, weave flipping, hooked it up. You know what I'm saying?
Girls don't appreciate it more.
You know what I'm saying?
You're hearing this exclusively.
No, because like that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's not just business. It's like they was
You're
over
friends.
here.
You're
Like
friends.
we're friends. Like when I'm in America, like I'm lending her money. Like this is like it's not just like. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not
So
just,
let's time out. Let's just make one thing really clear here. Yeah. You know, just for anyone that's tuning in right now, that's just missed a minute's worth of your talk, yeah? She hollered at you to be on her.
Like, she is in her interviews, like, who's her favourite rapper? She's like Shystie and Styles.
Shystie.
So she's not doing me a favour.
So she's actually a fan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then when I'm speaking to her, she's like, your Tim Westwood freestyle sick. Like, oh my God, like, I love what you're doing. Like, you're an amazing, awesome artist. I'm just like, cool. So when she's like, I'm doing you a favour, I'm just laughing.
Like,
I'm like,
hold on.
What?
Here's the thing. She's not. Thing is, the thing about her, like I said, I'm gonna be straight. Azealia, when you're ready to come on the show and say your side, that's cool.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, she can come and say her side. Like, I'm not gonna be like, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Like, there's 3 sides of the story. Her side, my side,
and the truth,
and whatever. Like, she can go and like express her thing, like whatever. Get us both on the show.
Right now, listen. When you're ready, we'll set a date.
It's not like it's not beef, or if I see her like, oh, I'm gonna start fighting. It's nothing like that. It's like this is music. Like, I know how people get like with their egos and they get caught up and get gas and stuff. So it's just like it happens.
So you think it's an ego problem?
But the thing is, sorry to interrupt you. Azalea's had issues with Lil Kim, with Nicki Minaj.
That's right.
She's like angel hate. She has issues with she's like she can't stand.
Even with ASAP Rocky.
Listen, forget the males. We can call that something else. But females who are in the same game as you, facing the same hustle.
That's right.
How about we stick together?
And you know what the thing is, right? When we was in America, she was just like, let's do this movement. Like, it's like unity. So I'm just like, this is dope because like she's overseas, it's transatlantic. So like she'll be helping me in America, I'll be helping her in the UK. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so we'll just get support. So this will be like dope. It hasn't been done before. Like, there's no US to America female rappers that's done a song. So this would have been so sick. Yeah. So when I saw her doing that, I'm just like, you little snake, what are you doing? Like, I was just like, bath.
I'm really happy that you just mentioned that, because there's something that I wanted to, sorry to burst you bubble.
No, you do your thing.
There's something that I wanted to bring up to the table right now, okay, you know, you're friends with a lot of the UK rappers as well.
Exactly, so it's not even like, this is my style, like, I just go out and just take the shots, like, I'm cool, like, I'm just cool with, like, mostly, nearly everybody.
Now, Lady Leshurr, you know, she had a deal put to the table.
Okay.
A major record deal in America with Atlantic Records, and she turned it down. She turned it down, and reason being is that apparently, I don't know how much of this is factual, but apparently they approached her on a tip like, you know, we want you to come out to America and be a rival to Nicki Minaj. What? Do you know what I'm saying? And you know, kind of like, you know, not bring her down, but like give her competition. You know, but she, you know, she basically said what you just said. Now, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be involved in that side of the game because there needs to be
like a competition. Like, there's like 100,000 men just rapping, like, and there's like a handful of women. So why is it like when another woman comes, it's got to be like go against her? Like, why not like just unify with Nicki Minaj? Like, she's winning, she's doing really well. Why would you go against her? Like, just work with her, innit? Like, just build.
Would you say that this is a part of a problem with the labels, the major labels and stuff these days?
Probably, like, seems females. Yeah, with the females, like, there's just not enough unity. Like, there should be a song like with Nicki Minaj and Little Kim or Missy Elliott and all like these people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Nicki work with like some of the up and coming females. Like, just help each other. Like, just build and build and build. Like, but when people are just like going against each other, there's not even enough of us females to be moving that side. Anyway, so.
Thing is, I saw on your Instagram the thing with Eve. Has anything been? Because I hope you and Eve work out. Because that would be dope.
I know, and I heard that would be sick.
Notting Hill. She's in Notting Hill. Notting Hill. I'll give you her postcode.
I got somewhere to go tonight.
But you know, has there been any talks about that?
It was just so random. Like, I just logged into my Twitter and then just saw her. So I was just like, whatever, this ain't the real Eve. So I checked it out and I saw the tick. I was like, yo. I was like, Eve, thank you. Like, because I used to listen to Eve. Like, when I was coming out, it was just Eve, Foxy, Missy Elliott, and like Little Kim. And they were like the 4 that I used to listen to. Like, I rinsed Eve's CD Scorpion till it scratched. Like, that's how much I used to listen to her. So when I see her in my mentions, like, oh, Shystie's dope, I'm like, what?
Big honour.
And then Missy Elliott as well, she's tweeting like, when she comes over, she wants to like hang out with me. I'm like, what?
Woo.
I'm just like, what?
You know you're big stuff when you got Missy Elliott.
This is it. So what you got to do, you know what? I am gonna say nothing. we just thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
And we just keep things moving.
Yeah, we're
just keep things moving.
Hook something up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a bit more about Pink Mist.
Okay.
Now, how long did it take you to actually work out this project? Because it sounds very grown. It sounds like a confident woman speaking.
Yeah.
You know, how many? I'm just saying as I hear it. You know, there's one. There's one track.
There you go.
There's one track. I don't remember I'm allowed to say on. Give me something.
Yeah.
I was like, hey. You know, I ain't saying nothing to you guys out there, but you know, there's a picture on Instagram that actually says, "You had me at hello, you lost me at you don't give." Anywho,
yes, lyrics.
I'm just saying out here, you know. But like, how many tracks were there potentially for this EP? How did you cut back? How did you decide what went on? Talk to me.
For Pink Mist, like we literally like went through so much ideas and like this, like what it is now is not what it was like when we started. Like it was more. It was more down tempoed and stuff like that, and I remember like I done like the artwork cover for it. So we looked at the artwork cover and then we listened to the music, and I just remember like me and my manager, we just looked at each other and was just like,
yeah, it didn't match up.
This doesn't even match up.
Yeah.
Like, and then my producer come in, and then I showed him the cover, and he was just like, we've got to do it again.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh my gosh. So we was all thinking the same thing. So then we just went back in, and like literally like my manager Chris, myself, my producer LC Beats, we was just in studio just going through ideas, writing loads and loads of different things, and then even the song Gimme, it didn't even start off like that, but it was just like it was more cocky, it's like me having fun. And I was like, no, let me just keep writing it like along these lines. So and then it come out like that, and then my producer like put it together like chorus and everything, and then my manager was just like listening, he's like putting in his input and everything. So it's just like, this sounds dope. So then we just like I rewrote like the songs that's on there now. My producer redone beats, like we listened to it, I played it out to like our team and a few people outside, what they thought. It was like, this is better than what we had originally done. But that's what happens. You have to go through like hundreds of songs and stuff like that. So that's basically like how it come about, like Pink Mist now.
So what made you give it a title, Pink Mist? Like, what is Pink Mist?
It's just about confidence. It's about like seeing the army, like when the snipers see their opposition, like it's about targeting them and like hitting them and stuff. So with this, it was just about, you know, being confident. Me like exploring my sexuality on the songs, like with like guys and stuff. Like I said, just hitting targets and just, you know, empowerment. It's about female empowerment. A lot of the songs have like really female driven and unity and like women stand up and blah, blah, blah. So yeah.
Jesus.
And then you play this song afterwards with
I know.
It's just so calming.
Listen.
Well, we had to just kind of calm down the fire, you know.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Okay, ready to put my shirt back on.
Jesus H Christ, Shystie.
Oh, man.
Jesus H Christ.
Listen. Let's just get into it, man. Let's get into it. Listen.
Yes.
What was your emotions when you were writing that tune? Because it sounds like you went into a zone right there. That's so deep that you never really got to express on radio.
The thing is, when she was like tweeting like and she's just being disrespectful, like, and I'm just like, firstly she pulled my video down that she's a featuring, and then you're gonna get on Twitter and you're gonna try and disrespect me. It's just like, so I'm the victim here, guys. Okay, I am the victim. Yeah. So
you're a very strong victim.
Yeah, I'm a strong victim, but I am the victim. Yeah. So I didn't want to go back and forth with her on Twitter, like just cussing her and like it's just like, no, that's like, it's just silly, innit? Like, we're both artists. Yeah. Like that's what you do. Like I'm from London, where in grime, when people
certified. I'm not London certified.
When you I'm certified over here in London. So it's like when you do that in the scene that I'm from, like you immediately just go straight into the booth, and then you just lay it down, and then people you either go back or forth, or the person just doesn't reply back. So that's what I done. I just done what I know best to do, and I've done it before when I had that beef with the last girl that done it.
Lady Fury?
I just put out moderation, and then that's what happened. So
what's happened to her now? She's disappeared.
Exactly.
This is how you do. You just end careers just like that before they even begin.
There we go.
Boy, that's what happens, man. So I just went in and just wrote, and I wrote it like, I think like after she'd been tweeting, I think she said some more stuff, and I was just like, nah, mate. Just wrote it.
Where's that mic?
Yeah, went in. I was just like to my manager, I'm
Somebody call my manager.
I'm going studio. Just done it.
Added it onto the EP.
Yeah, and I was just like, well, if she's not going to promote it, because the good thing about Control It was that it's transatlantic as well. It's like US to UK. So she'd be pushing it on her side. I'm going to be pushing it here.
That's right.
When her single comes out, I'm going to be pushing it to everybody like over here in the UK, like to support her and stuff. But then she's like disrespecting it and all this other stuff, so she's not supporting it. So then I just stopped promoting it because like, I don't want to support it and promote it. So if she's not going to support it, because that was the good thing about it.
But your fans are still pushing it, man.
I know. I just like the video had like 20-something thousand hits within the first time it went up. The first day it went up.
Yeah.
Then it got pulled. So.
Which
Like,
is a shame. It's a shame.
Loads of people just like, they must have ripped it.
Yeah, no, because it's still up there.
Yeah, it's re-upping it.
Do you know what I must say though? When I watched that video
Yeah.
and I heard that track for the first time, this is just me being honest. Yeah, I was like, where is Azealia Banks?
Oh, no.
I couldn't find her in the beginning. Like, it was hard to notice. And even when she was spitting, it was like,
It just
nah, you blew out the
I don't know, yeah.
You blew out the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
Straight
why
up,
she
innit?
pulled it. It's just silly. Like, it didn't need to get pulled. And I think like it would have helped her as well because like her single had got delayed. Like she'd pushed the single back, so it would have just kept you bubbling until your single's out. It didn't make no sense. Like, why is it being pulled down? Like, it doesn't even make sense to me now. Like, why pull it down?
She's hating.
Do you know what?
Like
every
Sounds like
interview
she's
I
hating.
have, like people, like the interviewers just keep saying, like, do you think she's hating? But I don't know. Like,
That is a hater move.
because
though.
it's just like, why pull it down? It's like it's getting really, really good feedback. It's on all the blogs. Like everyone's going crazy. Like her fans wanted it, my supporters like wanted it. So when it come out, they was all going crazy. It's like, yeah, the video with Ab and Shy, like it's out. Blah, blah, blah. Then she just pulled it. I'm just like, what? Like, why? Like, why your video's not out? Like your single's not out yet. So it's different if your thing's out and then mine's out and then it's clashing
I
together.
was thinking, what is he humming? He's humming so many haters. I'm like, what?
Like, do you get what I'm saying? It would have been like, I
But
wouldn't
even then, it would have been just more work that's out.
right, and in America, like, you have like Drake's featuring on this song. He's featuring on this song.
Thank
then he's got his
you.
own
10
song.
videos out at one time.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like they can pull videos down because my release date's come. Like, what? Like, just
This
the more out,
was
the
actually
better.
meant to be something that was really big. I mean, I believe
Yeah,
in.
man.
I believe
I'm
in the
upset
UK.
about like that, how it went about, man, and how it ended.
Yeah.
Because like I really like, but there's like, I do feel a way to her because of how she went about it. But like, I don't like hate her or anything like that. It's just music and stuff. But I just feel like it could have been handled much better, and the outcome could have just been really, really, really good, man. We could have just started something just fresh and just
And
really,
open doors,
and really, really build together and stuff. So I'm upset that she went about it like that and acted how she did. But you know, you learn. I just learn
Still
how-
winning.
Yeah, I just keep pushing on. I'm just like, my next video's out now, forget it, whatever.
Well, at least you can say that you're the first female MC from the UK that's worked with a female MC from the US.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, you know, the position of your relationships right now
Yeah.
and how things are standing right now. But I really just want to ask you one thing really quickly.
Not for a number,
He's
please,
just sounding all
Bills.
sweet over
I
there,
know,
so-
not for the number, man.
He's just like,
Gosh.
he's just like, yo, I want to ask you
Because he wants to ask for your number.
Sounds like keep sweating.
I'm
Just
telling you,
like,
listen, I'm warning you right now. Yeah. You know about Philly Savile? Philly Savile, bro.
Don't let me get Philly Sabo over here. though.
Hey, I got a jacket on for a reason, you know. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, that is
No,
Jake.
but in like all jokes aside and that, I mean, everyone goes through rough patches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we've seen in hip hop and that we've seen loads of beefs. You know what I'm saying in the past. Like, one in most particularly Jigga and Nas. You know, where they had a massive beef, but then they came back to being friends.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Jigga came back to own Nas.
So, like, could there still be a possibility that you and Azealia Banks could come back together and, you know, sort things out and, you know, maybe...
That'd be big. That'd be huge if you could actually sort it out.
It would be nice, like, because, like I said, like, her supporters, like, they're always, like, hitting me up. They're like, please, can you and Ab just squash it? Can you, like, guys sort it? And then, like, my supporters do the same thing, like... I don't mind, like, but I feel like she would need to explain to people what happened or publicly apologise. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, for me to move on, like, I don't think I can until she does that. Like, she's texted me like, oh, I didn't even mean that about the video. I just said that out of emotions, and like, she's sorry and stuff like that. But that's fine. But the fans and supporters don't know that.
Yeah.
We need to hear that.
So if she says that, let's
Holla.
cool. Let's get back in the studio or whatever. Like, let's, you know.
So you're open to working with her again if she decides to pull that move?
You know what? I'd have to think. I would because I'll be thinking that she's gonna try and do that again.
Pull that same ish.
Yeah, but where it could be civil, like
But how about this? How about people are saying that this whole situation is just promo?
It's mate.
Let's do double count notice proof. It's
Do
not
you
promo.
think Doppelgänger, like someone is gonna allow me to go and do Doppelgänger as a promo? Like, what is she getting out of that? She won't be getting anything out of that. Like, I don't understand. Because if it's the other way and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna just do a diss track about it, I'll be like, what? I don't think so. Reputation to me is everything. Like, I got that in my life. So it's not even like, and you think I'm independent, like. it's our own money that's gone into that
Yeah.
video. We're not gonna put grinds into that video for her to pull down as a promo for it. Like that doesn't make no sense to me. It makes more sense for her to promote it.
Yeah.
For me, like that's promo, but not pulling it down and me dissing her and like, do you know what I'm saying?
Doppelgänger.
It doesn't
I'm gonna start using that word, you know, be like she's a
Doppelgänger.
doppelganger.
Yeah, doppelgänger.
What?
Her dissing me and me dissing her, like no, that's not promo.